What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Flame070 here from the perspective of the casual gamer, the normal gamer, the average gamer, all these labels that don't make us pros, right? We're here to talk about Legacy and my first impressions, what they've gotten right, what makes me excited to continue playing Apex Legends in the long term, and what concerns me a little bit. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. Alright, so first things first, let's talk about the one thing that concerns me right now, and that's the technical infrastructure of Apex Legends, about their servers, the technical issues that this team faces consistently on a daily basis pretty much. Legacy launched in a really bad state. For the most part, most players could not play the game for like 8 to 10 hours in some cases, maybe even longer. I don't even know. My experience was at most 10 hours. And that was really bad. That hampers any kind of hype your player base will have, because all they want to do is play your game, and then they can't because of technical issues. And the debate can go on. Why were you not expecting an increase of player base? What happened? I mean, my first thing that I think about is like, how much was the jump? Because we know every season a player increases just because they want to see and check what's new, but how much of a percent was different from this season versus last season? Because it seems like it was crazy, the fact that it took down authentication servers, that it took down people's ability to play the game, and even if they did, they had issues with their ecosystem, their e-commerce system. Like, that's kind of wild in my opinion. So it just goes to show there is a lot of work to be done, but it's not as simple as just fix servers. I highly recommend you guys checking out the dev blogs that they're doing to talk about the tech issues that they have and why not they do certain things. I, as a software engineer, I always think about it in that perspective. It's not as simple as dropping in more money for service, because that's not really the case, especially in the long term. But now with that out the way, what is exciting? What is new? First of all, what did they release in this season? Well, they came out with a new arena mode, they came out with a new legend and a new weapon. So that's really exciting. Let's start with the new mode, Arena. Essentially, think CSGO, Valorant, Rogue Company, this type of mode where the competitive FPS, that is what Arenas is. 3v3, get your 1v1 fight on to the max. And I think it's really exciting. It holds a whole branch of future that is separate from Battle Royale, with its own ranking, with its probably maybe own esports, possibly. Like, it has a nice bright future and a good foundation that it can expand upon. And I think that's really good, because a lot of people enjoy Apex, enjoy Titanfall, movement, gunplay. They feel like it's superior, but maybe they're not about the Battle Royale. So this will bring in those players and kind of keep them in the player base long enough for Apex to continue to grow and expand and experiment, do different things. So that actually makes me very, very excited. On a personal level, after playing for a little bit, where Arenas falls for me is this. I think it's a great warm-up mode. I really like that it has a competitive feature. I'm not sure if I'm going to partake. I think mostly it comes down to I'm so invested in my competitive journey in Battle Royale that I just want to keep focusing on that, and I don't know if I'll be able to do both. But Arena is a great mode for warm-up. I mean, I talked about on this channel about warm-up tips, how to improve in this game, so please make sure to hit that subscribe. I'm going to continue throwing that out there, talking about ways you can improve. But one of the things I talk about is using the fire range to your advantage, practicing your guns that you're not good at, the legends that you're not good at. Arenas is a better way because you're actually doing this in combat, like you're practicing your combat, and that is really key, and that's transferable to the Battle Royale experience. So I think that's what I really like about it. Hop in, and they're quick. If you have a quick match, you can jump into the next one. But even so, the 9 matches, if you play 9 matches to the end, it's just great because it's constant action, it's constant thinking. You're thinking about a lot of different things. And I find that exciting. And once I play a couple of matches there, I'm ready to go to jump back into my ranked journey in Battle Royale. So that's where I land on it. Overall, I think it's a good mode. It's exciting. It allows new players to get familiar with the game, with the legend abilities. So it's an A+ in my book, and it's been something I've been talking about that they should have brought into the game a long time ago. Let's talk about now the legend of Valkyrie. I thought she is at a nice spot. I was concerned that she was going to release pretty powerful, but for the most part, I think she's actually really balanced from my perspective. You know, her Q, her tactical isn't that crazy. It has a nice stun effect, but it's not super damaging. So if you time that well with other things, I think you have a great way to counterattack teams. Her rotation ability is god tier. The fact that you can just get out of situations, maybe combine with the Gibby with the dome, and then just get out the way so you can reset, or third party. The possibilities are endless. I think that is what is exciting about her. I'm excited to her shakeup in the ranked meta and maybe in a competitive meta. Either way, I think she came out really good. She came out strong, not as strong as Horizon. A nice balanced good legend, A1 in my book. So let's talk about the Bocek bow. It's really exciting. Today when I release this video, they're going to be releasing a nerf on it, which is fine. It's a nice balance nerf, but the fact that it came out strong, very superb. The new hop-ups, the scatter shot, and the tempo really provide not only good kind of ways to use the bow, but they provide great improvements on the Sentinel and the 3030. So stay tuned when I cover those in YouTube short format, just talking about that, maybe even long form format, as we discuss improvements and changes how to improve in Apex Legends. So I think those hop-ups, this gun came out really well. I'm loving using it. I love that skill that it requires. I think they can still need a little bit tweaks in terms of the hit scan nature of it, but overall the gun is exciting. And with that, I think that pretty much covers it. Overall, the future is bright. The concerning part is the technical aspect, but I highly recommend making sure to stay on top of the devs. Follow them on Twitter so you know everything that is coming in terms of content, in terms of playability. I feel like the meta is shaking up. I feel like the weapons are shaking up. The new mode provides a great way for warming up and to just practice, which is great. So I think these changes are going to provide a nice long season where things are ever changing, and I like that. Things are not going to be stale. So that's super dope. Let me know what you guys think about Legacy. Let's talk about it in the comment section down below. Make sure if you want to check live, make sure to check out my Twitch schedule. I'm live Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So hope to catch you there. Stay tuned. Be well, be blessed, be positive to someone close to you and to someone that's not close to you. And I'll catch you guys real soon. My name is Flame078. Adios.